Once upon a time, a woman visited the GP. She had a headache, she was a bit tired, and she felt dizzy. And we all experience these bodily complaints from time to time. However, it are the women who experience these more numerously, more intensely, and more frequently than men. My research finds that it's not just the female sex, the biology, that contributes to this increase in symptom experience. It's also the feminine gender, the set of expected roles and behaviors for women in society, that contributes to this. And not only do women experience their symptoms in a worse manner, no, they also visit their GP more often for these kind of symptoms. However, here my research finds that something odd is happening, because the moment a woman sets foot into a GP's office, her odds of being physically examined are 16% lower than those of men. Her odds of receiving diagnostic imaging, such as an X-ray or an echo, are 8% lower than those of men. And her odds of being referred to the hospital are 15% lower than those of men for these kind of symptoms. In short, diagnostic tools are underused in women. And this is problematic and has far-reaching consequences, because partly due to this underusage of diagnostic tools in women, women aren't diagnosed as frequently with the disease as men. Let this one sink in. 6%. Women have a 6% lower chance of being diagnosed with the disease than men. And 6% may not sound like a lot, but 6% of all women who visit the GP are still many, many women. And this isn't even the full picture, no, because you may now think, just have that GP run some more tests on these women, have them diagnosed with the disease, all is well, problem solved. If it only were that easy. Because my research also finds that once a woman receives a diagnostic intervention, as these are called, her odds of being diagnosed with a disease are still lower than those of men. So in addition to an underusage of diagnostic tools, the tools aren't as effective in detecting disease in women as they are in men. So merely increasing the rate of diagnostic tools in women won't solve the sex difference in diagnosed disease. And women remain underdiagnosed, and they will be told to go home, lie down, and get some rest, whereas the men are presumably more adequately treated for their disease. And if we want to address this male bias in medicine, we need change. We need to change medical textbooks first to include illustrations of the female body as well. We need to change clinical trials to include more women. And we need to make sure that we change research practices, for example, by assessing whether the same disease expresses itself differently in women and men. Because women are no little men. And if we're striving for equitable healthcare for all, we cannot overlook half the world's population. Only then women will have their healthy, happily ever after. Thank you.